What's going on, fam? Today we will be doing a simple but very necessary job on the farm. Since the crops were planted, the rain has been hit or miss, and the weeds have become quite an issue for some of the crops. They're getting higher than the actual crop is, so they're starving the sunlight out for some of them. So we're going to use the cultivator today. I'm going to adjust the tines on this so that these two follow the rear wheels. I'm going to remove one of the center tines and readjust the other one to the last hole so that it runs through the center of the planter rows that we used to put the corn and the sunflowers down. So if you're interested, let's do this together. Okay, the only tools I'm going to need today are a 3/4 inch socket and ratchet and a pneumatic air gun with a 3/4 inch shallow socket as well. It's just a simple nut and bolt. Release it, move the tine, tighten it back down, and you're good to go. Show you what I'm talking about. Each one of these tines has their own bolt and nut and washer on the bottom side, which allows you to loosen it up and adjust the tines to whatever angle you need to. The two outside tines on either side will have tracking the rear wheels. I'm going to remove one of the ones in the middle because if you can't really fold them past one another, and it's too wide for the planting width that I have on there now. Okay folks, so as you can see, what I did was line the tip of the tine up with the center of the unit itself, so it rides right down the middle of the 2-row planter rows that we had planted earlier this season. You have to be very mindful of this when you're using it, that it doesn't start to get pulled side to side. It goes into the ground. These things are somewhat flexible, so it pulls them stronger than you may realize. So throughout the time of being out there, you definitely need to either bring a wrench with you and tighten it up down there, or come back to the shop and tighten it down every once in a while, or you could end up damaging your crops. Okay, everything's set up and ready to go. We're lined up with our row. The 3-point is lowered to the proper height. You don't want it to dig down too far. So I have it just at the ground where I put pressure onto the ground. I locked my 3-point hitch to that position, and now it's just a matter of following the rows and pulling the weeds. So just to give you guys a quick understanding of what's happening here, you can see how weedy the plot is prior to being cultivated, and then you can see where I have run the cultivator. Does it get rid of all the weeds? No, it does not, but it definitely does give the plants a fighting chance to beat the competing weeds, and it also allows me to control the weeds if I wanted to run the bush hog up at a higher level, and take the tops off the taller weeds, I could do so, which I may actually do, or I may just go through by hand because the field is only, about 1.5 acres. I hope this video was able to demonstrate the use of the cultivator and how important it is to get the weeds out of your fields in order for the grasses and the plantings to grow to their proper heights without any interference from native or invasive weeds. If you liked the video, please like, share, and subscribe.